All right. All I ask from you is that you gotta have half a brain to pay attention, and we're gonna do stuff in like symbols, because you have to be careful talking about certain things, especially when it comes to this. You know, and getting better. You know, we're talking about this right here, clean. Cause see, I'll have 7 years next month with none of that. Of course, none of this. Okay. My whole journey has been because of this right here. And we don't know nothing about that. Okay, now look, statistically, a large percentage is not going to get it. Those of y'all seeking it. Seeking this right here. They'll tell you this. Will not make it. And if you do, you're part of, really, we can say that. You're part of the 4% that does. Because see, look, when you go to these right here, if you go in there and say you need this right here, hey, they come in, evaluate, psychological, and then what you do is you get sent to that or that, and then you can eventually get to that, and then that, depending on how far gone you are. And what's in all this? This. Okay? Well, we don't know what this is. I hadn't even brought that up. But just like a battery in the car, it has cells in it. Well, so does that. And the whole that. Okay? And see, the whole journey through this, once you get caught in that, like me, I mean, you know, the week-long detoxes, close to 30, I guess, psych ward, I know 2 times for sure, this all the time, that, because I'm that, because I don't have these in me that actually go in there. Because when you go through all this, it all has to do with this that goes inside of us. You know, all these right here, in the midst of all that, are doing this. You know, it's rarely addressed about weight problems. You know, like, I'm trying to be careful, like mixing certain these with these, because these it damages that the same way as this. And it's the same substances. Because all these are imitations of these. And there's 12 different within the body that goes with 12 systems of the body. And see, truthfully, when we get to here, this should be number one, but it's not. We get an imitation that makes that weaker. It's never getting the material. It's what we're made of. Not that. The material needs to go in to fix. So what we do is we think that, the problem's us. We might as well just stay in it because we're alcoholic, But see, it's this that's never getting, the healing that it should be getting. Because substances have none of this in it, and it affects it. Thinking, emotions, anxiety, depression, sleep, nerves, anger. And we stay in that, mixed with this. And this is never healing. It's never healing. This would make zero sense to anybody that's... See, these are imitation. All this has been gone. And when you understand this, because we are, and that is, it's like the electricity. This, this. But see, when you have this number, that's a big number. Then what follows that? Let's reverse it. Let's say 94% does, 6% will not. Well, then that goes away. And guess what? Then that goes away. And that. And that. And this. And this. And this lastly, because that taken away gives this by default. You take it away, cause, effect. And then here comes these about this and that. That's the key. Am I making sense? Should be. Some of you should be like, yeah. This is how it was. In 100 years, they've done that. Because of that. And that. You need to think about that. And so the brain's never healing. It's always repeating a cycle of that damage and in the whole thing. We ain't even talking about these for some of you people out there. Not until we get back through this. Anything will give us, and that's where we are with all the X. You're gonna have to learn how to know yourself. We'll do a video on how much we are taken care of. Literally. Love you.